Ben Stiller, like everyone else, makes mistakes. However, he considers one particular decision as probably the worst decision I ever made in my life. This significant misstep was cutting his daughter, Ella Olivia Stiller, from his 2013 adventure comedy drama film, The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. In his new documentary, Stiller and Mira, Nothing is Lost, Ben Stiller delves into this regrettable choice while providing a behind-the-scenes look at his parents' relationship. The Severance director reflects on the challenges in the marriage between legendary comedians Jerry Stiller and Ann Mira, and how it influenced him and his sister, Amy Stiller. He contemplates how their turbulent union shaped him as a father. While reflecting on how his obsession with perfectionism, similar to his father's, has affected his relationship with his children, whom he shares with his wife Christine Taylor, Ben admits to Ella that he knows he's made many mistakes. The 23-year-old aspiring actress laughs as she recalls the most significant one, her father cutting her feature film debut. "I cut you out of The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. It's probably the worst decision I ever made in my life," Ben acknowledges with a grimace. Despite having her young dreams crushed, Ella cheerfully recalls being really scared during her brief scene before conceding that it didn't make sense in the movie. The scene in question was a brief appearance as young Odessa Mitty, the younger sister of the film's titular character played by her father. Although Ella seems well past the slight and has since moved on to bigger, more iconic on-screen appearances, Ben admits that the decision stemmed from more than a simple director's cut. "For me, it kind of goes deeper. What it relates to is my own issues with my own obsession with my work or perfectionism," he tells his daughter. When Ben asks his son Quinn if his sister's experience resonates with him, the 20-year-old expands on how the Severance director's drive could sometimes push his family away. Quinn explains, "I think there's things, after a tough day or something was going wrong, you can get very much in your own head, and I think once you kind of go into that place, it's hard to get you out of it, so that would kind of put a damper on the fun part about being on vacation." Quinn continues, "You have all these hats that you're trying to balance, being a director, an actor, a producer, a writer, but also just like a father, right? And sometimes I felt that that would come last to these other things." Ben shares that the sting of admission is that he'd often witness all the stress and tension between his parents who worked closely together in their comedy duo, Stiller and Mira, and didn't want to end up like them. "The irony is, I thought I was doing so much better than my parents. I thought I was pulling it off," he admits in the documentary. "I was flying home on the weekends and having special places for the kids to play when they come visit the set. But in reality, and just hearing them talk about it for them, it was the same thing I was going through as a kid, and I just couldn't see that at all at the time." Stiller and Mira, Nothing is Lost premiered on October 5 at the New York Film Festival and will screen in select theaters beginning on October 17. The documentary will be available to stream on Apple TV Plus on October 24.